Okay, go ahead. Black balloon, he's mean and evil through and through. Black balloon. Do you know what that's from? That theme song we just sang? It's actually no. It's actually from an old Jane Fonda movie called Cat Ballou, and it's Cat Ballou, sung by Nat King Cole. Cool. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions. It's Corbin. I'm Rick. And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content. Also on personal YouTube channels. Links in the description below. Cat Ballou is a real fun, quirky little comedy that if you've never seen it, it's like 90 minutes long. It's really, really, really cute. Cat Ballou. Cool. Lee Marvin, Jane Fonda. Cool. Lee Marvin plays two characters. Cool. One of them has no nose. Cool. It's a good movie. Today we're doing some stand-up. Yep. I think it's by an artist I don't think we've seen before. I could be wrong. But Azeem Banatwalla. And this was just released just a few days ago. That's called a heck of a disclaimer right there. Yeah. Bollywood and Drugs. Sweet. This should be a lot of fun, and I doubt we're going to get any comments on this. No, I'm sure people won't. No one has an opinion about this. Any feelings at all. None whatsoever. But that disclaimer, should we read that frickin'? You can. Okay, you ready? Take a deep breath. The following is a lighthearted satirical program meant for the mature audiences only. It contains occasional coarse language and covers topics such as drugs and narcotics. The views, opinions, or remarks it contains are of the performer alone and should not be presented or reproduced as fact. The performer does not or can in no way be perceived to partake in, endorse, or promote the use, sale, distribution of drugs, narcotics, or of any illicit controlled substances. This program is merely social commentary with hyperbole used for the purposes of humor within the context of a live comedy show. The contents of this video are not, nor can they be taken to intend to offend the feelings, sentiments of, or to denigrate any individual alive or dead, profession, trade, calling, institution. The viewer is proceeding to watch this program as a conscious choice and has complete autonomy in choosing whether to proceed to see its contents. The viewer is also free to stop watching at any point of their choosing. We should put that before every OSR video. We should. Every single one. Oh, man. And that's a great disclaimer. And then people couldn't complain anymore. Nope, not at all. But then you couldn't block them. Yes, you could. Yeah. Here we go. That was a great disclaimer. Oh, welcome back.
My favorite death penalty crime, however, in India has to be drug smuggling. Not to commit as a crime, I just want to clarify, in these days it's very important to clarify that I do not smuggle drugs on weekdays. That was my favorite crime to read about, and it's become India's favorite crime. That is entire drug consumption thing. There's that entire. The person who is accusing people of doing drugs is a living advertisement for coke in this country.
Nation wants that.
Outstanding, dude. And they're going after Bollywood people. Like, Bollywood is doing drugs. और करेंगे क्या है और लाइफ में गाड़ी खरीद लिया बंगला खरीद लिया after a while even Shahrukh must be thinking यार 20 साल से मन्नत पे रहता हूँ I need to see it in a different way now. I'm bored of it. Gets high once in a while like so गाल अलग है. I personally feel that you should punish only select Bollywood people who are doing drugs. Like for people who do drugs and make creative movies, like Anurag Kashyap or maybe an Amir Khan or a Farhan Akhtar, like use it for your.
Yeah, let them go.
Sajid Khan कर रहा है तो अभी जेल में होगा हाउसफुल लेकर.
That's funny.
I love reading the newspaper reporting of drug smuggling because the newspaper, the headline is always amazing. It's like the police today seized 1 kilogram of heroin worth 1 crore. And I enjoy reading this because now I know the market rate.
That's true.
Now I can bargain with my drug dealer with full confidence. I go to this like 10 gram ka 20 lakh, like buddy, you think I'm an amateur? I read Hindustan Times. They always say 1 kilogram of heroin worth 1 crore as estimated by experts.
They must talk to the experts.
Who are these experts?
Yeah.
Can I be one of these experts? I'm just saying, I may have the relevant work experience, but for legal purposes, I do not. Picturing some police station, Dadar, Bombay Central somewhere, a bag of weed lying on the table, just 4 fat dudes sitting rolling joints. Oh, I Sauli Patil. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. बहुत hard है यार ये माल पाटिल. भाई next to like bro पाटिल तेरा नाम है. Actual Patil is blazed in the corner. He's making out of the breathalyzer on the side. Expert is making notes. Maal bahut acha tha. Yes. Signed Patil. And they always do this, right? After the drug bust happens, they have a photo op, right? In which they put all the
they put all the drugs out.
Shiv Sagar buffet, ye लीजिए drugs. And you know what happens to the drugs after this? Just shout it out if you know what the police does to confiscated drugs.
Supposed to burn it.
They're supposed to burn them
No,
up. Yeah.
they burn the drugs, dude. I'm like, you just told me it's worth 1 crore. In this economy. In this GDP. But you need to be selling these drugs, okay? In fact, as a government, it is selfish of you to not sell the drugs. Because on one hand, farmers in this country committing suicide because they cannot repay loans of 2,000 rupees. On the other hand, हर रोज 1 करोड़ का heroin जला रहे हो. Fucking connect the dots, dude. Sell the drugs, save the farmer. Simple solution.
There's an argument for legalization.
I don't want you to think over here that I am endorsing drug abuse. No. I am endorsing capitalism. In fact, sell the drugs, give it to the farmers. Is capitalism and communism combined. Big words, I know. But you know, I mean, these are just things that I'm saying as a comedian on stage. But the way the country is going, fucking never know, dude. Maybe a few months down the line, you know, next Independence Day, ho sakta hai, you know? Somebody comes up on a stage standing on Red Fort saying, "Mitron, इस साल के कोकेन सेल्स के कारण आज हर भारतवासी के बैंक अकाउंट में 25 रुपया कैशबैक आने वाला है." Yes, yes, yes. यही तो है विकास. Good shit, bro. Good shit. This is also good shit, bro. Saras. It's a callback to my own joke from 5 years ago.
Oh.
Before you go,
Yes.
please indulge me for 30 seconds. If
Okay.
you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps with the algorithm. Share it with your friends.
We are.
He's
He's accurate.
Content. And also, please subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel that I've started independent of the EIC channel where I like to do my own stuff.
Oh, is he part of EIC?
Stand-up,
Apparently
gaming,
so.
and football-related content. So if you like any of these 3 things, you'll like most of the stuff that I put up on this channel. So hit the subscribe button. Also, live socially distanced shows are starting as of this month,
great.
21st
Good.
November.
We should do that here.
Pune, 23rd to 27th in Bandra in Mumbai. That's
drive-in
club.
ones, at least.
And 25th of
Yeah.
December in Pune again.
Drive-in.
at
They're
the
doing
Cosmo
drive-in movies.
Festival.
Yeah.
Tickets are
Arclight's
in the
doing that now.
description and you'll have the details somewhere around here.
Go Man
Thank
U!
you once again for your support. Remember, like, share, subscribe. These are the things that you have to say. And I will see you soon. Bye.
He's very funny.
Good job.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It was, obviously, as we know, currently relevant.
Yeah, I thought he would get more into it. He kind of just brushed it and just made it more about drugs as a whole,
Yeah.
not Bollywood and drugs.
Yeah.
He just kind of brushed the paint a little bit off to the side there to Bollywood. But all in all, very funny and he has a way, like a lot of comedians, of delivering a hard truth with sarcasm, but his personal demeanor and his voice kind of lets him get away with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like I feel like he's very different, but Kana Gill could also get away with doing that. He sounds very innocent while talking about it. He's like nonchalantly kind of like a I was gonna give a reference to like Superbad, but I don't think you've seen Superbad.
I haven't seen Superbad. No, it's one of those things where like he says a joke and everybody's laughing and 3 or 4 people aren't and thinking, that's actually really true, man. What he just said was actually really deep.
100%. Yeah, and a lot of stuff, because people, remember when Anirudh came on our channel?
How could I forget?
And now with him on the, or now meme because he was rolling a cigarette and people think he was doing drugs. Well,
Right.
Not that it would matter if he was.
No, it's like, if he, well,
I don't care.
California marijuana is legal.
I
so-
think it's hilarious, and I'm just talking about Hollywood, that people are surprised when they find out any celebrity does drugs, especially older.
Yeah.
Because it's not as prevalent now. But back in the day, there was not one celebrity that wasn't doing coke before every scene.
There wasn't any. If you're wealthy, you
Yeah.
have access.
Yeah.
It's standard, like for millionaires to have parties and cocaine to be part of what's being presented. It's just
Yep.
not out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
That's not a condoning of it, but it's
No.
just saying this is not like some dark little secret in the corners that only a few people do.
Yeah. Also, like, it's their life. They're not hurting anybody. That's my view.
Yeah. Well, and then we could get into what he said at one point, which is there's a lot of people here in the United States. I mean, we've already legalized marijuana and several
Multiple
psychedelics.
states.
Yeah, in a lot of states, as well as shrooms and other psychedelics, which is a whole. There's some great documentaries about it. You really should look into the criminalization of particularly psychedelics and marijuana, but even all opium derivative kinds of drugs,
Yeah.
and how things. What would change if these things were not illegal?
Yeah.
It's a really interesting discussion, for sure.
And
Really interesting
in
discussion.
the United States, it's different than it is other places because
Always. Yeah. I mean,
we have a very unique relationship with race and jails and all that kind of stuff, and all those kind of tie together.
they really do.
So we have a very different than other places, but yeah, I love comedians who can be edgy and talk about the issues at hand.
Yeah.
Veer Das, I think, probably did it already. One of these things talking about.
It's kind of been a hallmark for comedians to do it. Not that you have to, but,
No.
but it really is. A lot of comedians have taken the, started with Lenny Bruce and then
Yeah.
Richard Pryor and
You
George
speak about the
Carlin.
truths.
Yeah, speak about those truths. The
make people
freedom of
laugh
speech.
about it, yeah.
And make people laugh about it. Richard Pryor did it. George Carlin did it. But not all comedians did it. And now it seems to be more common than not in terms of stand-up comedy. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I 100%
Freedom of
agree.
speech.
Very funny.
Yep.
Let us know more from him. What other stand-up should we react to? Let us know down below.
Tụi bà đã chờ đợi